Hi everyone, John here with some pre-market analysis, taking a quick look at the S&P's 500s. Now we were over here with the oversold condition, now we've bounced back, but we're coming right back into resistance on the hourly chart. We can see that we're starting to look at some short-term, looking for some shorting opportunities on this chart. Price came back up into a pocket of potential resistance along with that 200 moving average on the hourly chart. This could turn back to the downside. Got to be patient with this chart. If there's no trigger here to short, do not short this chart because price could easily push up above and we could resume this bull market. But right now, we do have a decision to be made right here at this juncture. Looking at the NASDAQ, NASDAQ's also doing the same thing over here, oversold condition. Price managed push back up above. Now we're going to be meeting up with that 200 moving average on the hourly chart. So we are very extended up these levels. Right now, we were looking at this gap fills. We did fill this gap right here, and we do have another gap to fill at 383. I'm not saying we're going to get there right away, and we could just break up above this pocket of potential resistance and resume the upside. So just be patient to see if we can actually get that selling to take place. On the diamonds are also exhibiting some weakness on the hourly chart, also trading below the 200 moving average on the hourly. Now the Russell 2000, this one has been lagging for quite some time. It never traded up at these levels, right? It continued to chart a series of higher lows and higher highs, but it's just hovering against that 200 moving average on the daily. On the hourly chart, we're also exhibiting weakness on the hourly as price is trading below the 200 moving average. Taking a quick look at Apple computers, we are showing weakness on the hourly chart. We've been trading with a series of lower highs and lower lows. It tried to get up above with that 200 moving average on the daily, wasn't able to do so. Now we continue to sell to the downside. So just be patient with this chart. You can wait until the second to make this decision. Now, let's take a quick look at some of their picks. Comcast was definitely another shorting opportunity. You can see over here, when we review this chart back on the 5th of April, we were right here at this juncture since then. Definitely sold off to the downside. Like to see if we can get up another pocket of potential resistance. Just follow through on this pattern. We're seeing weakness here. This one's trading below the 200 moving average already. Continue with a series of lower highs and lower lows. PayPal, okay, we're starting to make a move back to the upside. Taking a quick look here. I still like charts like this. This is not trading at all-time recent highs. It just recovered against this downward trend. We're just starting to make some moves back to the upside. So if you're making some long-term investments, you can wait until after the 30th to see how this chart performs. You can add to more of your PayPal position. Let's see how Halliburton's performing. This one's performing just fine the way that it is, but we may be coming up against some resistance. You can sell self an alert. Make sure that price can get back up above this 200 moving average on the hourly chart. Also Shopify, something like this. Just be patient with this if you want to go long. Make sure pricing recover against that 200 moving average on the hourly chart. But I still like this chart pattern, right? It's not trading at these all recent highs. For example, Nvidia is a little bit harder to deal with. Over here, you can see we're trading at these all-time highs, but it's starting to sell off as well with a series of lower highs and lower lows. And right now it's fighting up against this 200 moving average on the hourly chart. So the NASDAQ has a lot of decisions to be made. So Qs, let's see if it can break up above this 200 moving average. And that's going to affect stocks such as Amazon, to see how Amazon's getting a little bit choppy up at these levels. Before it was very steady as a rock, getting up with these highs. But now we know that there are some gaps to be filled on this chart. And we may be coming up against some resistance over here on the hourly chart. It was able to recover against the 200 moving average. Let's take a quick look at the NQs, see how it's performing now after hours. Okay, no major movements. But on the Qs, on the NASDAQ futures, we are trading above the 200 moving average on the hourly as well. So there are some signs of recovery. But the equities on this, the Qs, hasn't recovered against one. It hasn't recovered. Taiwan Semiconductor, same thing over here. We're starting to show some weakness with a series of lower highs and lower lows. And on the way back up, we are meeting up with some pockets of resistance. So what you can do here, you can map out some potential resistance by looking for symmetry resistance, right? So over here, this could be a potential resistance here. So we have a two price relationship here. From here, we're looking for a trigger to go short. If you want a short showing weakness or to sell off on the 15-minute time frame, but if it gets up above this pocket of potential resistance, don't do anything with it. So that's what I have for you guys. Right now, there's just some decision to be made on these overall markets. And from here, we start to make our decisions along the way. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoy this content, leave a comment below. Let me know what other symbols you want to take a look at, and I'll follow up with you in the next video. Hi everyone, John here. I recently put together a PDF on Fibonacci trading. You guys can check out the link in the descriptions below. I'll put it in the comments. Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel? We go over setups in cryptocurrencies as well as US equities to help you grow your account. Subscribe now and hit that notification button. We look to hearing from you in the comments area.